Woohoo! It's Tuesday night. I'm still going. It's very dark, but I have done my, you see that, 12.18 hectares. 12 hectares being 30 acres. So I've got my 30 acre in, that leaves about 36 acre left. 35 and a half, judging by that. So, and I had I'm giving myself probably 2 hours I missed today because I went rolling and I had to fix a pipe on the drill first thing in the morning. So hopefully tomorrow I should be able to... Oh, and I did a load of gorings to start with at that side of the field. There will be a few gorings left at this side when I get here, but it shouldn't be too bad. So I'm hoping I can get it all drilled quite easily tomorrow. So I'm going to finish. When I get to the top of the field now, I'm going to back up, I've got things to put away, and then, yeah, things to put away. I've got to walk back and fetch the forklift in the dark, in the middle of the field. Always fun. Quite like walking around in the dark. You might think there's someone more scary than you out there, but probably never have been before. I don't even know what I'm saying now. I am tired. I'm not that hungry though, because I forgot I had a cheese sandwich and I ate it at like 6 o'clock, so only a weird one when I get home. Think about teeth now. But yeah, right. So I shall see you all in the morning. Hang on, let's just cut to the morning. Should I do like a hand pump one, like all the slick YouTubers do? We'll see you in the morning. Joking, still night time, Bye. Oh, what day are we on? I've no idea. Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Maybe. It's rained, hasn't it? Absolutely chucked it down. Well, I say chucked it down. 2 mil of rain at 8 o'clock this morning. Probably had another mil now, up to now. It's about 11:30. I've been helping someone move some cows to help my great uncles asked me to do. So I've got wet through. I've only my boots. I'm wet through up to about my knees. I've had to find a stop tap, which are a nightmare, to turn a water trough on. Find a water trough, because that was covered in briars. We've been up and down field. Then we've had to get water trough running, because we had to take the lid off and the bolt was rusted up and all them sort of jobs. So I've had a right whirlwind of a morning so far. Hopefully, praying that I could get drilling this afternoon. It seems to have stopped raining now and it's brightening up a little. If I can just get into that taty land a bit today and then finish drilling it tomorrow morning, say, it's not going to roll, that thing. But it wants spray. What I'm trying to say is I've done half of it. It wants spraying, but it's going to pee it down on Friday, Saturday, and I think that'll wash. So it probably ain't going to get sprayed till next week, is it? If it dries up. But it definitely wants spray. And this is the thing with drilling. You can get all your drilling done. You think you're laughing, but you need to get on and spray it. But then you need a good few days after really a drier weather, not heavy rain, or it'll wash some of this pre-emergence spray down to where your corn is, and then it'll kill that, or it'll definitely slow it right down. We had it another year a few years ago in Barley. Sprayed it, and then we had like 1.5 inches of rain on it following day or later that night or something. And barley looked like it came up, but it looked like it was nearly dead. It looked like it was dying off. And it sort of come through it eventually and did okay in the end. But yeah, we don't want any of that. I'll get blamed for not drilling seed and deep enough, but I can't help if water's washing it down there. Right, I will go and get some dinner, get back to Burgo, and then pray to get drilling, I suppose. Nothing else to do. I can come back and check the water trough later, just for the chap, so make sure it's running. It's an old fitting. I didn't want to take it to bits because it's really, I mean, it'll be older than me. Maybe not. Maybe 20. I bet it is. Fair age. They put a new water line in, but I don't know when that was. Might have been in early 2000s or something, or maybe in 90s. That's when trough had gone in. If I take fitting to bits, all metal parts of it will just corrode and they'll never go back together. And then I'll have a right job and I'll be having to put a new one in. So I'm not doing that. Right, better get driving, better get on with some work. Well, I've done a run, looks okay. It's a little bit tacky. It's better on the stuff that will work longer. The fresher worked up at Headland was worse. But it's burying all my seed. Doing a decent job, I think. Plenty of loose soil. For another hour and it'll be a lot better, but I'll get an hour's more drilling. I'm just going to check my coulters now. The make sure I ain't to block on any of them underneath. One of them likes blocking up, you see. So what I do is get on my knees under it and test them all. Just like that all the way. Oh, it's harder when it's wet. Your knees now. You're all good. So I'll get on my drilling and get some drill. Hopefully it stays fine now and it'll get better today. I've probably not got it all done now, it's like dinner time now. But I'll get most of it done. And then maybe, hopefully roll it tomorrow. And then leave it with the agronomist if he wants to spray it before rain or after rain or what. Rain's cocking us up and there's a storm coming at the weekend. I'm presuming he'll say leave it till after rain. But if it's already rolled, it'll be alright then. Just don't really want a lot of rain. A little bit of rain's fine, 5-10 mil, not heavy downpours or like an inch. Please. Fingers crossed. Pulled that lump along this motor. One of these ones will be running, not blocked up. Wound up here. Top sort of. That one. Not spinning, not wound up with soil in here, look. But the coulter, it's still blowing air, so it's still drilling. It's just there. Chock a block with soil. Hopefully that's just a one-off. The long runs though, that's trouble. Oh, I better check them all. Just the tops. Because the tops are, it's a bit damper, the tops are misbehaving a bit more and sticking to things. Or binding in the soil, but I think we're okay. I think that's just a one-off. It's drilled alright actually, considering it wasn't moving, just have to keep an eye on it. Anyway, keep going with it. I'm slowly, see how much I've drilled here. Slowly getting on, I've done, I don't know, 3 acres, 4 acres, something like that. I am having a little bit of trouble with one particular disc on that side. It keeps stalling. It's not bunging up, the disc's stalling. And you're getting a bit of soil in the front of it. It's still putting seed in the ground, it's just not spinning round. It seems, I've freed it off a few times, I think the power arrow is letting soil out the side of it, it's a little gap like that, and then it's just in that sort of fresh soil, it's not compacted ground by the packer roller, it's running in as much as some of this loose soil. So I think that's where the issue is coming from. So I might have done a little look and when our ploughman's off again, he just stopped to have his dinner. I'm going to keep going. And, oh, I'm sorry, it was on noise cancellation. That'll be better now, turn it off. I don't like the noise cancellation on these mics, it sounds really poor quality, doesn't it? They are cheap. I won't go buy expensive ones. This is a John Deere hat that de-washed and it shrunk. It had, put me up Simpsons hat on, can't I? I've everything. I'll not let go of the steering wheel. That's better, proper hat on, that actually fits my head. Right, I'll carry on, I'm going to have a bit of dinner and a drink while I'm driving up and down like this. And I'm just passing a tree again, I'll show you. I'm just at this tree, 8 times zoom's hard work, you see how much I'm bouncing. Yeah, feeling like that's a bit better, but yeah, coming up towards that tree. I've not done 3 runs on it yet, so I'll just, when I've done this run, probably when I come back down, I'll back up and do a few runs and do it that way. So I've done one way and one the other. It'll not matter. It'll all grow corn, it'll all look lovely. My other corn in the other field I drilled Friday is like well on the way. But I dug some up and I found, because it's old seed in that field from last year, I found some grains that were really far behind the others. So that's like what old seed's like, but it's not as viable, is it? This back bolt's here, it's only in this bottom, soft, very light land. It stopped spinning, this back bolt then. Cleaned all that weight off, shut it now. It's not blacked up, clear. It's this loose soil here getting stuck in and not cleaning itself out. I'll get through it and it'll never do it again. It's one of them. Once I get through this little bit of field, very loose soil coming down and bumming it up on. And a block on one there. Well, you know, just attacking us a bit. Like, do you stop drilling or do you just keep checking every end? Checking the way forward. It's going in nice, apart from, this is what I had last year, and I think the coulters are getting worn, so they're not cleaning themselves well enough. I'll just check at that exit. If I'm getting a bung every run, there's no point. But if I can keep checking and keep on top of it, it'll be alright. This is what I mean about perfect drilling, and then like, you end up like this. Hopefully I can, yeah. Never had a bung at all day yesterday. Then today I've had. Well, there were two on outside, so I've overlapped a little bit coming down, so I've filled them in. But that one in the middle, there'll be a stripe all the way down here. And it's a long road line. And if you stop halfway, it leaves a gap when you start again unless you back up. So do the best I can, that's all I can do. That road, all good. Really good. All clear, no bumps. Probably just what I'm going to have to do, down, up, down, up. It's going in lovely, it's not even that tacky look. A lot of potatoes in there. You would have there's left so many. Let's scooch down the top of them or something. Right, carry on. Right, that's a successful up and down. With no bumps and no stopping this. So just up and down again, check again. Another time or two, and then go from there. Right, I'm gonna just eat my little yogurt I bought quickly and then get on. Did 2 runs then, and then I had second one in. Well, not the one that's stalled a little bit at the bottom, and then it cleared itself, kept running. And when I got to the top, I had one bunged up, but it didn't have much seed in it when I took it out. So I think it's only bunged up in last like, I don't know, 100 yards at run say. But I'm gonna have to start just checking each end for a bit and see if I can get into like a string of 3 or 4 runs where I've not had a bung, and then I'll go for 2 runs again. But you know, it's not ideal. It's something, it shouldn't bung up like this. I'm putting the drill down as I'm moving forwards. Yeah. And it's quite dry, like it's not tacky at all now, it's dried off lovely. And it's getting drier every minute, but I'm just hoping it sort of stops. Yeah, it's not damp, but some years you'd love to have drilled in stuff like this. Can't always drill when it's totally bone dry. Working up lovely, but yeah. One time earlier on I had a bung and it was a potato stuck in, and not a lot I could do about that, was there? Anyway, just doing my best. I think I'm doing alright now. A couple of runs down and it's behaving. I don't think it likes it if I don't keep my speed up. Going like 5.5, 6k. If I drop down a gear, that's when that disc starts playing up a bit. I think it needs that bit of momentum to keep going. It only takes like a bit of tops or something to stall it, and then it chucks a bit of soil in and gets warm. So far so good. I think I'm cracking it. You know, it's like onwards or whatever you want to say. Getting warm in this track, and I've set my jumper up in a second. Yeah, I'm just moving out to set up back up. Clear at the moment, no bungs, so hopefully if I get to the top again. No bungs on, I'll be so laughing. It's working in lovely. Yeah, I just need to keep this momentum up in the bottom here, it's a bit like land. It's really hard, this bottom 10 acre gets very wet. It's some of the hardest land on farm to work. Obviously it's working really well this year. Sometimes it's just been so bad you can't even travel it. And it's in patches of like wet. My great uncle said it would rain once. run up the headland, that'd be great. And then, even if the headland wasn't fit to roll straight away tomorrow, I could start rolling the drier stuff and miss the headland to leave a really big headland to do with the roads. And do it later on. And then it'd be up to me. So my great uncle can run if they want to spray it on. We might not even get it rolled, it just might not dry enough. But like if it don't get rolled tomorrow, it's going to rain Friday, Saturday, it won't get rolled at all. So then the spray is different, isn't it? I think it wants to be rolled so that it'll spray, not washing as soon as it's in. I don't really know what I'm talking about. Someone will fill me in, either agronomist to tell me why. They always want it rolling before you put the pre-emergent spray on. For what purpose, other than me thinking it like levels the ground down? Maybe protects the seed a bit more. I don't know. Someone explain it. Yeah, that's another run done and another A-OK, not a bung. So how many runs do I do and keep checking every run? Like, I've got my great uncle wanting me to get as much drill as I can, but me stopping every time and wasting a minute and a half checking the filters is costing valuable time. I mean, I know what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep checking for at least another few runs, see how I go, but it's just guesswork. Like, I have no clue if I'm bung up or not really, other than just however it's going. And then you might say, alright, I'll do a full bag of seed this time, 6 acre, and not check. And if it's bunged up on the first run, you've got 6 acre of strike runs. Just, yeah, a bit of guesswork. And then everyone's like saying, oh, you've got a block coulter. I'm like, yeah, I know I have. I should be now when I was doing it. I'm going to check for it. Yeah, anyway, right, I'll do the best I can. That's what he's saying. That's what I always do. So why would I do it different? We'll see how I do it. Over at Moon, not one block on it. I've let it go like 4 runs as well. So I'm going to fill up with seed. I'm going to put drill down first, run back. And then fill up with seed. Go after it. I'm getting through, I'm at 18, what's 18 hectares? 40 or 45 acres. 18.2 hectares, nearly dead on 45 acre. So yeah, happy. No bungs. It's all going well. So I'll keep going, get some seed in. Oh, so happy about that. And I might be able to get the bottom end where it's wetter and it'll take more drying out. And the headland's done down there, which will be lovely. And then I'll only have a side headland, top headland to do, and a load of scorings. Right, I'll get on. That down. Make sure you remember everything when you get started. It's so hard to see me marker at the moment because I'm in a part where he's sumoed the same way as I'm drilling now. He did some few runs up and down in places. So my disc markers running the same way as he's sumoing, so all the lines look the same. And if it was really dry, I'd be able to tell. But yeah, you can generally guess by how far my wheel's off, but that's guessing, isn't it? Just sort of follow the mark. If you take your eyes off it, which you have to do, take the disc marker and then look back, I can just about see it. I should be able to go a bit quicker actually. This works. No, hear that. As soon as I went, it just choked. So no, I can't go a bit quicker in now. I'm going 6 and a bit, 6.3k, somewhere around there. It's fluctuating a bit up and down, but it's going well. So happy, so happy. I had a string of like half a bag of corn's gone through, not a bum inside. So I'll leave this a few runs. I should be able to leave it 2 runs now. I'm hoping. And not have any bungs. Yeah, it's been going well. It's really nice. really well. It's way up there now. What time we on? About 5 or 6. 3 hours more drilling. I'm going to get another 10 acres on that. The runs are about to start getting short as well. So that'll really slow my acreage down. A lot more turning around. I've got probably another, probably towards 10 acre, probably 5 acre at least, of good long runs. And then that's when I can drill the bottom 10 acre and have that done in the headland. So that'll slow me right down. If I get that done and that can be drying, it'll be a big area of the field then could be rolled. If it dries off into tomorrow, it's a good day. Off my own back, I probably wouldn't start drilling the ploughing. I'd leave it till after this rain's come through. I don't know the real once I'm doing that, going to push me through it. But it's just, I'm going to get half the field in and it's going to get wet. Be better off making sure this is all in perfectly and it can be sprayed, in my opinion. But I'm not going to do the job, so that's not for me at all. But I do really care about it, so all that I think to do is what I've suggested in my head, what I think is right, what I'm fine. You don't always agree with everyone, you can agree to it, and I'm not always right. Everyone differs though in opinion. It's all a game of chance sometimes, and if you're right or wrong. Right, I'll carry on. Stop waffling on. Loads of potatoes. Nothing's coming up. Should be absolutely fucking on gas. Yeah, I've done 19.7 hectares. Well, I've done 20 hectares nearly by the time I get to the far end. 20.06 as it is 50 acres. Something like that. Maths might be wrong. I wouldn't be surprised. No. Yeah, something like that. I think. Well, anyway. Make sure my marker doesn't catch here as I go across this corner. Shouldn't do. Fine. Yeah, I'm going to leave the video there. I'm going to keep drilling to the night. I've just come to the corner there, which is like the end of our lane, and there's like a funny corner of gorings to work off there. So when I get back down, I'll not have that much seeding, so I'll be able to do the short runs with it being quite light. So that's my plan, I think. And before night, so it gets dark, do the bottom headland, and then I'll only have a headland up the side here to my left, and my top headland that'll need power-horing up with the power-hour on its own, and then I'll power-hour drill it, just because of my wheelings where I brought the seed on and off, and my tractor's driven on and off, just to make a better job of it, really. So I'll leave the video here, I think, for today, and then concentrate on all my awkward jobs as I get tired into the night now. I've already told Bea I'm going to be late. She's got the tea. She's been teaching. She's just got back now, I think. She's got to go and see a friend who's broke a leg. Yeah, she's coming out of hospital, I think, so I'm guessing that's not happening today. So yeah, please like, subscribe. Someone yesterday commented that they'd like and subscribe, and I was like, yep, thank you. And that's what I like to hear. And I'm more optimistic now than I was at the start of the day, so hopefully tomorrow I'm equally optimistic and I can get this drilled and everything goes well. Right, see you tomorrow, thank you. I can press stop. I still can't, fat thumbs, cannot press the button. Bye.